If you've resolved to get your financial affairs in order for 2016, you're not alone. Many people will be meeting with financial advisors in the new year to reevaluate their saving strategies. Joining us now to explain are two of Southern Nevada's premier retirement advisors, Nick Strobelt and Abe Ashton. They're fondly referred to as Nevada's retirement brothers from Ashton Strobelt, and they join us now. Hi, how are you guys?
We're doing good.
Doing really well.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you as well. I'm assuming, kind of like the gyms are packed this year, this must be a
Yes.
pretty busy time of year for you.
Very busy time of year. I think that our staff has had enough of us, and we've got enough overtime to last us through the rest of the year now. But it has been busy, and especially after last week. You know, we're just happy to have survived last week with what happened with the market and how big of a drop that was in the first 5 days of the new year. And a lot of people, and rightfully so, have been calling our office looking for more conservative options.
Yeah.
The ways to weather whatever financial storm may be brewing, which we never know what's coming.
Yeah.
We do know because we primarily deal with retirees and seniors. You know, our niche is over the age of 50 years old. And
Which is generally conservative.
Which should be more conservative.
Yeah.
Unless you want to work through your 80s, you should be more conservative at that stage of life. And so thanks to you guys and your show and the viewers, they're calling in like crazy, and that's been wonderful for us, and we've been very busy, so we're excited.
There's a lot of people that have 401ks, doesn't necessarily make them a savvy investor. You hear the importance of a diversified portfolio. What do you mean by diversified portfolio? What does that mean?
Oh, of course. I think all of us have heard since we were young that we should never keep all our eggs inside of one basket.
Okay. Yeah.
Because each egg is delicate and it could break and things
All I heard
like
was
that.
don't touch that.
Just don't touch that.
What I heard when I was young, don't do that, don't touch that, stop that. And the eggs in the basket.
And the eggs in the basket.
okay.
Gotcha. Well, it's interesting because the retirement dollars are the same thing. They're delicate. They could break easily. And so we've worked so hard through blood and sweat and tears to make those over our lifetime in our career. And so protecting those dollars so they grow and they remain during your whole life is key. And so having a proper plan to diversify your funds, especially like Abe was mentioning earlier, the first week of the new year has been horrible for stocks.
Yeah.
And if all your eggs were in that basket of stocks and you're 5 or 10 years away from retirement, you're probably squirming in your seat a little bit right now because you're thinking, I need that money to live on. And if it's going down, what do I do? And so having a diversified portfolio which has much more safe options that have, like Abe said, conservative ways to protect your principal is key. If you think of the asset classes, you have stocks, bonds, you have international stocks, commodities, real estate, you have annuities, you have fixed annuities. A lot of options are available depending upon your unique situation.
Yeah, explain what annuities are.
Annuities, well, just like Nick said, there's different categories when you put your money in retirement. There's Wall Street banks and insurance companies. Insurance companies offer the annuities. An annuity is a financial tool that you can put money in to allow your money to grow tax deferred. And in the fixed annuities, they are very conservative. Most fixed and fixed indexed annuities have zero market volatility.
Wow.
So if someone was watching last week and they said, hey, I don't want to have any of those types of market losses anymore, they may want to choose a fixed indexed annuity. Now, granted, because there's zero market volatility, their returns may be much lower. We see clients who are averaging conservative returns of between 3 and 6%, but it's not going to be 15, 18% returns. These are much more conservative returns in a fixed annuity. But the good news is the funds are protected, and you can have an income stream that will last the rest of your life, because there's no better time than right after the holidays to remind seniors and retirees because they've just spent a weekend or some days with their grandkids.
Yeah.
You don't want to live with them. Right? You don't want to run out of money. You just got through the holidays and
2
survive.
or 3 days is fine,
Right,
but for
by the time you get to the end of the holidays, you want to get out of your house. And so with the same thing, we want to make sure our clients' funds and income last for the rest of their lives, so they don't ever have to ask that question. Do you have a bedroom for Granny and Grandpa?
They love Papa and Grandma,
Exactly.
just not that much.
Perfect, exactly.
So let's talk then about how we can get investing wisely. We obviously should meet with you. How do we set up an appointment?
Yeah, well, the easiest thing is just to call our office. Our office phone number is 702-900-8177, or they can go on our website, ashtonstrobelt.com, and learn a little bit about us. We always offer complimentary consultations where people can come into our office. We can show them what we do. They can tell us a little bit about their situation, what their concerns are. And this is not a timeshare presentation, Sean. When people come into our office, they don't have to worry about bringing anything at all except for some questions. It doesn't mean mean they have to choose to do business with us, but we pride ourselves in being a great place to get some education, to get a second opinion on a strategy. And then if we never see someone again except for in the halls of the grocery store and wave and have another friend in the valley, that's fine with us. But hopefully, we can help them out and have a great business relationship as well.
So you don't have to worry about putting pen to paper. It's more just kind of getting an idea where you are.
Right, and one way that they can do that is also, we like to offer like a free gift after when we've been on the show. And this week what we're offering is the 5 retirement myths. It's a great way if you don't want to have to go into a financial planner's office, but you want to see what some of those biggest retirement myths are out there, you can take a look at this book, and we're going to have those for the first 20 callers that call our office, this 5 retirement myths. We think it's a great tool, a great resource, but without having to go to a financial planner's office, you can see, hey, what are those myths out there so I can be wary of some of those things before I sit down with someone.
Well, it's an excellent offer. Make sure you call the office. First 20 callers get that.
First 20 callers for that booklet, yeah.
Gentlemen, great having you as always.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me,
Great to
Sean.
be here.
Thank you so much. Be sure to tune in each and every Thursday morning right here on The Blend for more information on Ashton Strobel and how they can help you retire successfully. They're located on St. Rose Parkway in Henderson, and you could schedule an appointment today. You could also check out the website you see or call the number right there on your screen.